Press who are covering us today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to everyone. Let me start by thanking you, the Senate Press Corps, for first of all believing in us. I know the kind of support you gave during the contest period. You gave us every possible support, and we appreciate that very much. This is one journey that has just started. Your role in this journey is critical and crucial. It's one thing to be the leader of the Senate and the National Assembly, and it's entirely another thing to work and succeed. And probably that is the most difficult challenge. So while appreciating what you have done in terms of supporting us to be where we are, I want to also invite you and urge you to come along with us in this very historic and important journey to nation building. We have sought to be leaders in the National Assembly not for personal reasons. We believe that our country needs us. Our country needs all hands on deck to deal with the numerous challenges of development today. What that means is for us in the National Assembly to remain focused and united, to ensure that we perform our mandatory, well spelled out functions in the Constitution, to deliver all those legislative interventions that are required for good governance, to ensure that we act and sustain a bipartisan fashion of engagement in the Senate and indeed in the National Assembly. It is encouraging and indeed very important to us that our election into the office of the Senate President and the Deputy Senate President were elections that clearly show that it is going to be a bipartisan Senate and indeed the National Assembly. And therefore, this is one journey that has already been blessed by members of the National Assembly, particularly the senators, across party lines. And we are going to take the advantage of this bipartisan Senate to ensure that we work assiduously, we work together, we work for the interests of the country. We campaign on the basis of a Senate or a National Assembly that works for Nigerians. We are going to stick with that because Nigerians consciously invested their votes in the shape and manner of the National Assembly that we have today. And we have no reason, we would have no excuse not to work together, not to perform. So we have sought, and by the grace of God and your support, got the office, and it is now the critical time to face the realities of the office. That is to ensure that we bring everybody together, that we work together, that we deliver together. In the process of governance, we are expected to work with the executive arm of government. We are supposed to have a relationship of complementarity. We are supposed to have a relationship that is based on cooperation, collaboration, synergy, and partnership. We are not in contestations, and we will not be in contestations with the executive arm of government. We are meant to serve the same people. We are meant to ensure that Nigerians get the services that they need and voted us to do or deliver. And that is exactly what we'll do. However, as a legislature, we also have that enviable role of oversighting the executive arm of government. That much we will do. And in fact, we will even try to structure our oversight process not as we did it before. We want to see an oversight that is structured from conception to the presentation of reports by our committees to the plenary of the Senate at all times. We want to ensure that whoever is given a responsibility on the side of the executive discharges that responsibility. When Mr. President recruits or appoints a minister, the minister is expected to help Mr. President perform those duties assigned to him. And we are going to ensure that those who are supposed to work with us in such a fashion and manner that we are able to together deliver the services. But we are not going to have unnecessary rancor or going to market to throw stones. We are going to be absolutely focused, absolutely determined to ensure that Nigerians are taken to the next level of development.
And some of the reasons why we decided to embark on this courtesy visit was one, to actually make it a platform on which we were going to extend congratulatory message to you. Secondly, to also come up with workable strategies which would ensure that we have a harmonious working relationship in the National Assembly, and to also ensure that we also get your cooperation in ways that will enhance our productivity level as members of the Senate Press Corps.
Chair.